in the 14. That's your scheduled lineup. Again, 10 laps. Top 3 transfer. Oh, baby. That was an interesting start, and that dog won't hunt. We'll whoa him back up. Dennis Erb and Bobby Pearson, row number 2. Top 3 transfer. 10 laps the distance, and we are racing.
Billy Moyer Jr. down to the inside. Bobby Pierce going to ring the top, looking to go 3 wide for the second spot down the back straightaway, and the caution will come out. Well, and Billy Moyer Jr. not happy.
For the Mars late models.
There we go. Dennis Erb down to the inside. Bobby Pierce, first car to really ring the cushion here tonight, goes up to the cushion down the back straightaway. Dennis Erb going to pull away from him down the back straightaway. Bobby Pierce going to dive back down to the inside. Tony Jackson Jr. in the middle of the speedway. Good battle for that 4th spot as they work off a turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes Tony Jackson Jr. right in the middle of the speedway. We'll see if he gets something done. Billy Moyer Jr. the transfer spot in 3rd. Bobby Pierce 2nd. Dennis Erb showing the way.
Tony Jackson trying to make the middle groove work, just like Lucas Lee did in the final modified heat race. Dennis Erb right now looks solid at the front of this field. Bobby Pierce locked down to the inside in 2nd. Billy Moyer Jr. 3rd. Still side by side for the 4th spot. Now Earl Pearson Jr. will finally put the Larry Mooring Motorsports entry up into 4th, and he'll set his sights on the 3rd place car, which is Billy Moyer Jr.
6 to go the next time by down the back straightaway. The one-man band showing you how to get around the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Dennis Erb down the front straightaway. Bobby Pierce 2nd. Billy Moyer Jr. 3rd. Earl Pearson Jr. 4th. And 5th, good battle. Tony Jackson Jr. right behind them. Evan Hubert and Tim Manville. Halfway home, 5 of the books, 5 to go.
Dennis Erb Jr. continues to stretch out his race lead over Bobby Pierce and Billy Moyer Jr. Moyer, though, soon to have the proverbial rear view mirror full of Earl Pearson Jr. Pearson wants to try to work his way into the show. Only the top 3 out of each heat race transfer. Right now, Moyer Jr. has the spot that Pearson wants. Pearson, though, unable to work his way by. This time by, 7 laps scored, 3 laps to go for Dennis Erb.
Erb again continues to show the weight. Half a mile to go next time by. Bobby Pierce, Billy Moyer Jr., Earl Pearson Jr., Tim Manville. Right behind him, 3 transfer, 2 to go this time by, 2 laps remain. Pierce 2nd, Billy Moyer Jr. holding down that 3rd and final transfer spot. White flag in the air, Dustin Jarrett this time by. Dennis Erb Jr. looking to win heat number 1.
1/4 mile remaining for your race leader. He's opened up almost a straightaway advantage over Bobby Pierce. Give it 3/4 of a straightaway as he goes down the back stretch for the final time. Into 3, off of 4, checkered flag is out. Dennis Erb wins heat race number 1. Bobby Pierce finishes 2nd, and Billy Moyer Jr. grabs the all-important 3rd and final transfer spot. Earl Pearson 4th, Tim Manville 5th, John Henry 6th, Tony Jackson 7th, and one in the books, Mike Norris. 5 stacked late model heat races to go.
Yes, sir. The driver out of Tonic, Illinois, 10S. That'll be Scott Schmidt to his outside, the 75 out of Bloomington.
Bobby Pierce needs some assistance getting pushed off the scales. We're about to go racing in heat number 2.
Here we go. Scotty Schmidt, and 10. Using up the 75 of Billy Drake. Now Paul Parker in hot and heavy, nowhere to go for Mike Marlar. That's going to race the great start by Jason Fager on that high side. So Fager drives her all the way to the cushion, but the caution is going to erase all that. He had Mason Ziegler in tow. That have been setting up to be a good one. Mike Marlar.
Mason Ziegler will now roll off from the 4th starting spot.
3 transfers, 2nd of 6 heats. Kind of sketchy. Here we go. Out the front straightaway. Scott Schmidt to the inside. Jason Fager to the outside. Mason Ziegler in the middle there in the 3rd and final transfer spot down the back straightaway. Fager washes out. And he's going to elect to stay on the high side. They're looking to go 3 wide, almost 4 wide for the 2nd spot down the front straightaway. Oh, baby, Fager, Ziegler, and Paul Parker battling it out.
That is a great race back there for the 2nd spot. When all happens behind your race leader, Scott Schmidt. 1, 2, count them there, 3 wide, Norris. for the second spot. Oh, baby, hold on.
Yeah, it's getting good up the front of the pack. Now Jason Fager going to dive to the inside. Kakana, Wisconsin's Paul Parker with a good beat on him down the back straightaway. Paul Parker getting a second as Fager elects to stay back on the high side, bringing Marlar along with him. Down to the inside, the 25 of Mason Ziegler. The battle for that second spot is on. Scott Schmidt watching it happen in the rear view. Oh, baby, Marlar and Fager trying to make it work down the back straightaway.
Marlar thinking about getting Falsey back there, following Fager around the outside of the speedway. This is good, but it's just for the second spot as your race leader, Scott Schmidt, pulling away from this fantastic battle for the second position. One car slides to a stop over in turn number 2, and the caution flag is out. Norris hated to see that happen. Brent McKinnon in the 26M slides to a stop. That race for second.
We'll see how it holds on. We'll see if that top side can come in. One shy of halfway, Dustin Jarrett. Here we go.
Here we go. Look at Mason Ziegler try to get a run to the outside on the cush. And Fager up on the high side. Fager gets a run down the back straightaway. That backstretch tightens back up, wheel to wheel for the race lead through turns 3 and 4. Off the fourth corner, you've got a new leader. It's Jason Fager in 25.
Wow, 5 in, 5 to go. Now all of a sudden, there they go, jumping to the high side, but Scott Schmidt trying to reel him in. He's going to dive to the bottom. Paul Parker in tow. So a pair of 10s chase a quarter down the front straightaway. It's Fager and Scott Schmidt, Paul Parker, but that's under protest because here comes the Z-Man. Mason Ziegler around the outside. He's got a good beat on him down the back straightaway. Business picking up for the runner-up spot. All of a sudden, 3 cars, 4, 5 cars, DJ. Here we go.
Oh, man. Oh, hang on, Mason. Mason Ziegler just cracked the wall down in turn number 4. Meanwhile, a slider from Mikey Marlar to move up into the 4th spot. Only 3 of these drivers are going to transfer into the feature. Fager leads, Schmidt is second, and now Mike Norris, they're wheel to wheel for third with 2 to go.
Yeah, here comes Mikey Marlar. Don't count out the Winfield Warrior. He's going to try the 2-for-1 special over in turn 2 down the back straightaway. He's going to go around Paul Parker. He's going to look for Scott Schmidt over in 3 and 4. Jason Fager going to see the white rag first, but here comes Mike Marlar.
Mike Marlar, like a house of fire, blazing through the field. Fager leads with 1 to go. Marlar will put the 157 up into the second spot. Checkered flag in the air. The winner of heat race number 2, the high side hustler, Jason Fager. Second spot will go to Mikey Marlar. Third will go to Scott Schmidt. Fourth is Paul Parker, and rounding out the top 5, Mason Ziegler. What about that heat race, Fairbury? Finishing in the 3rd spot, the 10S of Scott Schmidt. Finishing in second, the 157 of Mike Marlar. And how about a round of applause for your winner out of Bloomington, Illinois, the high side hustler, Jason Fager. Where you at, Fager Nation? Somewhere back in eastern Ohio, my 7-year-old is cheering as well. 3 transfer in heat number 3. This one's wide open.
Yeah, good starting spot for the Pink Panther and my buddy, the Top Gun, Taylor Scheffler, down to the inside. Here we go. And we'll see if we get that top side going again. Ewan Gardner, Scheffler, Richie Bell. Hold on to him, boys, and the caution comes out. Before they even got down there, I don't think they like the start. Yeah, not sure they liked that start.
That was the place to be. Caution was for the bad start. We'll try it again. 0 down, all 10 to go. Heat number 3, Colpin C8.
Holt's going to jump out to the race lead. Scotty Bull going to foul. Oh, and Taylor Scheffler got a big piece of him. Gardner going to jump to the outside. Here we go. Down to the back straightaway. Scotty Bull to the inside. The Pink Panther to the outside. All behind Timothy Kolb. Top 3 transfer. You're looking at him off of 4. Good battle for the second spot, side by side.
This might get interesting if the Pink Panther gets rolling up on the outside of the speedway, but right now Scott Bull able to power back ahead him in a battle for the second spot. Rich Bell trying to get rolling up high at the back of the field in 21. Right now they all chase your race leader, Prattsville, Arkansas's Timothy Culp.
3 in the book, 7 to go this time by the driver out of DeKalb, Illinois, in the 21 down the back straightaway. Keep your eyes on Richie Bell, former American Late Model Series Rookie of the Year, digging on the top side. Here he comes down the front straightaway. Telling you, DJ, if you can run the cushion, you're pretty good. He looks to the outside of Taylor Scheffler. The Pink Panther's going to have to get to the high side. He may have company. Scheffler shuts the door on Rich Bell. Good battle for the transfer spot. It's about to be 3 cars.
Rich Bell trying to make that high side work. He just runs out of racing real estate as that straightaway narrows up. Scheffler running the middle of the speedway in front of him, and Bell just can't quite get the run. He'll cross him over down the back straightaway. Good race for third, fourth, and fifth. Culp leads, Bull is second, but right now it's Gardner third, Scheffler fourth, and Bell in fifth.
Again, Taylor Scheffler trying to run down Bob Gardner, Richie Bell right there. Those three cars, a heck of a battle for the transfer spot. Scotty Bolt trying to run down the Arkansas driver of Timothy Culp. Here comes Rich Bell again to the outside of 10S. Taylor Scheffler, that's the battle for the fourth spot. 3 to go next time by, DJ. That battle for third is not over yet. Rich Bell's going to get, is going to say the heck with it. Just stick her in there one of these times. 3 to go. Good race.
Look at this. Oh, here comes Scheffler to the outside, and he's trying to thread the needle between Gardner's car and the Fairbury concrete. And he's there. He just can't quite complete the pass. Rich Bell thinking if something happens, he might be in the catbird seat with 2 to go.
They're coming right in our living room, Dustin Jarrett. Timothy Culp showing the way. Scott Bull second the battle for third. Bob Gardner, Taylor Scheffler, Richie Bell. Hold on to a ridge. He's thinking about going down to the inside. Now goes back to the outside. They're going to come down for the white flag. 1 to go. Timothy Culp, Scott Bull, and it's anybody's guess for third.
I have no idea what's going to happen in this race for third, fourth, and fifth, but I can't turn away from it either. Culp's got this race well in hand. Scott Bull will finish in the second spot when this one's all said and done. Yes, that's it. Culp wins. Bull second, and the race for third is going to go to Bob Gardner over Rich Bell and Taylor Scheffler. And wow. Oh, wow. For Hollywood, Timothy Culp. All these heats, Mike Norris, have been good, but heat race number 4 definitely has an opportunity to see a few movers and shakers. They're only going to need the edge of it, though, for this heat race. Lanigan on the pole, English on the outside, 10 laps the distance, top 3 transfer, and we are racing, and Lanigan immediately jumps out to the early race lead. English going to look back down to the inside, and the caution flag is out. We'll try it again. Off turn number 4, green flag is out. That's a better start, and we're underway.
The Bluegrass Band are going to dive to the inside. Tanner English to the outside. Chase Young Hands down to the outside. Here comes Young Hands on the outside. Good battle. Caleb Ashby for the transfer spot. And Chase Young Hands, they're fanning out. Here comes Nick Hoffman. Look at Hoffman go from the back of the pack, Dick.
Good race up front, side by side for the lead. Lanigan in 14, English in 96. They go wheel to wheel. Nick Hoffman is rolling the dice up on the high side of the speedway. Give me blackjack, he says, at the head table. Hoffman up to third.
Started 6, quickly to the transfer spot. Now all the action goes to the high side. Daryl Lanigan to the outside. Tanner English going to come to the inside. Nick Hoffman to the outside, so pick a lane. And hope here comes 18 in the Shannon Babb. Pair of 18's going to battle. They're going to go 3 wide for the 4th spot. Down the front straightaway, Caleb Ashley, Shannon Babb, Chase Young Hands the battle for second. 2 wide for that second spot. Nick Hoffman, the man on the move out of Mooresville, North Carolina, DJ.
He started in the 6th position, Mike Norris, and now he's up to second. 1 more spot to go. With 4 laps scored, 6 laps remaining. Toss the proverbial blanket over the top 3 cars and maybe the top 4. Chase Young Hands trying to get a run up on the outside as well. 4 cars up there battling in the front of the field, and only 3 of them are going to go to the feature.
Yeah, this one's about ready to get good. Daryl Lanigan's going to have to stay on that high side if he wants to hold back Nick Hoffman down the back straightaway. Tanner English right there as well. Daryl Lanigan going to stay high. Nick Hoffman high. Tanner English low. Young Hands right there. Good battle for the 3rd and final transfer spot down the front straightaway.
This is a whale of a battle. Daryl Lanigan is certainly not pulling away. Nick Hoffman is not necessarily gaining on him. And now they're wheel to wheel behind Hoffman for the 3rd and final transfer spot. Tanner English in 96. This time by. Give it to Young Hands in 18. Young Hands not done yet. He'll throw a slide job on Hoffman over in turn number 2, and they make contact. Hoffman falls back to the 4th spot. English goes around him into 3rd, and this all happens behind your leader, Daryl Lanigan, with 2 to go.
2 to go, and Tanner English, the beneficiary of that exchange. And Tanner English going to dive to the inside, Young Hands, but Nick Hoffman's not done yet. They'll see the white rag, 1 to go. Daryl Lanigan, Chase Young Hands, Tanner English got to get to the high side in front of Nick Hoffman. Here comes Hoffman around the outside, down the front straightaway. Half a car length, DJ. It's going to be good for 3rd.
Who's going to get that final transfer spot? Hoffman battles back to the outside. Hoffman has it down the back straightaway. As they go through 3 and 4 for the final time, Daryl Lanigan's going to win this race. Chase Young Hands second. The battle for 3rd. Give it to Nick Hoffman over Tanner English. And Shannon Babb will finish in 5th. spot goes to Nick Hoffman. Goodness gracious. Second goes to Chase Younghands. And how about a round of applause for your winner in the Clint Boyer Motorsports Peak Antifreeze iRacing Club 29 race car, the driver of the 14 out of Union, Kentucky, Daryl Lanigan. We've really got two more of these. A few cushion pounders out there. You got a few catfish out there in this one as well. Going to be interesting. 5th of 6 heat races, 10 laps the distance, and we're underway.
Don O'Neill going to ring the cushion down the front straight away. Ryan Unzicker going to run to the inside. So Club 29, Bob Pierce, Billy Moyer, and a black market chance. They're going to work side by side. Unzicker to the inside. Don O'Neill to the outside, tiptoeing around the top side. Don O'Neill going to have the advantage out of Martinsville, Indiana. Barely. Here comes Kevin Weaver to third.
Good race already. My goodness. O'Neill in 5, Unzicker in 24. They've been wheel to wheel since the drop of the green flag, side by side behind of them for the third spot as well. Weaver in B12, K-Rob in the 7R. They're still side by side. O'Neill now finally able to clear Ryan Unzicker and take sole possession of the lead. Unzicker, though, trying to battle back.
Yeah, Don O'Neill running a totally different line. Unzicker going to battle back to the inside. They're going to work side by side for the race lead off to turn number 4. It'll be Don O'Neill, Ryan Unzicker, Kevin Weaver now in the third spot. K-Rob back to 4th. They're looking to go side by side for the race lead, and now problems for the 30 of Joshua Anderson. You are riding on the 2-seater tonight. Good luck. Here we go, DJ.
Field line back up in the Delaware double file restart. Don O'Neill leads him around the green. Here comes Weaver trying to get a run on the high side. 3 down, 7 to go. O'Neill up top. Unzicker on the bottom. Kevin Weaver trying to get a run down the backstretch. Wheel to wheel for the second spot. Ryan Unzicker in 24. Kevin Weaver in B12. Look at Justin Asplin running right in the middle of the racetrack. He's right there as well. Colby Vandenberg getting frisky on the high side of the speedway in 15.
Down the back straightaway, Kevin Weaver going to look to the outside of Ryan Unzicker, looks to the inside of Don O'Neill. And Colby Vandenberg muscles his way to the 4th spot around Justin Asplin. 5 in, 5 to go. The battle's up front for the second spot. Here comes the B12 at Gibson City. Kevin Weaver can't make it work. Unzicker now going to jump up in front of him. So battle for second, Kevin Weaver and Ryan Unzicker. Unzicker to second, Weaver back to 3rd. Colby Vandenberg 4th, K-Rob 5th.
Right now, top 4 cars going to stay on the high side of the speedway. Does Colby Vandenberg have anything for Kevin Weaver? He's able to close in on him in turns 3 and 4. That is a battle for the final transfer spot. Vandenberg in 15, Weaver in B12. 3 laps to go in heat race number 5. O'Neill out front, Unzicker second. And right now, Weaver able to hold back the challenges of Vandenberg, who shoots back down to the inside.
Oh, we got a good battle now with 2 to go for that third and final transfer spot. Weaver slipped up, but Vandenberg couldn't take advantage. Weaver again will pull the way down the back straightaway. 5-car length separate the trio. Don O'Neill looking for a big win. The white flag's out. 1 to go. Don O'Neill, Ryan Unzicker, and Kevin Weaver.
Final time around, trying to duplicate the same feat as his Clint Boyer Racing teammate, is the real deal out of Martinsville, Indiana. Unzicker closes in on him in 3 and 4, but a little too late. Checkered flag is out. Don O'Neill gets the win in heat number 5. Ryan Unzicker second. 3rd spot goes to Kevin Weaver. Colby Vandenberg is 4th, and Kent Robinson rounds out the top 5. Just the last heat race is the driver of the Peak Antifreeze Crawford Supply, sponsored number 5 out of Martinsville, Indiana. How about a round of applause for the real deal, Don O'Neill. Derek Chandler on the pole, Fergie on the outside, Opie and the Iceman in row number 2.
No doubt about it. We'll see if the Iceman and Jimmy Mars can come to the front. Oh, Fergie didn't get the start he liked. Derek Chandler going to work right in the middle of the speedway. Jimmy Mars looking to make it 3 wide. Fergie going to blast the cushion. Hammer the loud pedal. Fergie down the back straightaway. Turns Jimmy Mars, but we're okay. Derek Chandler to the inside. Fergie to the outside. He'll thromp the mash down the front straightaway, and he's going to take the lead. One of the books, 9 to go. Chris Ferguson out of Mount Holly, North Carolina. There you go, Fergie. Now your race leader.
Oh, baby, you could fit Fairbury inside every racetrack Chris Ferguson has down there in his area. He's out front. Derek Chandler second, and Derek Chandler now feeling the heat from Jimmy Mars. Mars will roll to the outside in turns 1 and 2 and move into the bridesmaid honors. Mars second, Chandler third. Mike Spatola now trying to get a run on the outside in 89. That'll be a battle for 3rd spot.
Chris Ferguson showing the way. Jimmy Mars second. Derek Chandler third. Mike Spatola fourth. Good battle shaping up for that third spot. Here comes Opie and that brand new Billy Moyer Victory race car. Good battle behind them. That'll be the truth of Greg Satterley. To the outside of Austin Reddick. He'll take the fifth spot down the front straightaway. 3 transfer. And we're one shy of halfway. I tell you what, Dustin Jarrett, that battle for third is shaping up. And here comes 89 of Mike Spatola.
Mike Spatola looking to the outside. Greg Satterley right there as well. Don't count Satterley out of a transfer spot in this one. 5 down, 5 to go. Fergie leads. Mars is second. 3 cars racing for 1 transfer spot as Opie grabs the ball over in turn number 2. Satterley is right there behind of him. Chandler is on the inside of him. Good race for third.
Spatola's going to take third. Chandler back to fourth. Chopping at the bit is Indiana, Pennsylvania's Greg Satterley and the Satterley Petroleum double deuce down the back straightaway. Oh, and Chandler slid up in front of him. Fergie still leads. Jimmy Mars second, 3 to go.
Cannot take our eyes off this battle for the third spot. Chandler hanging on the inside of the speedway, maybe not for long. As Opie goes by, Satterley goes by, and Satterley going to think about a slide job over in turns 3 and 4. Doesn't clear him, or he does. Yes, he does. Moves Satterley up into third with 2 to go.
And here comes Derek Chandler. He throws a haymaker in there. Can't make it stick. White flags out. 1 to go this time by. 1 to go down the front straightaway. You're looking at your top 3. Greg Satterley third. Second, the Iceman, Jimmy Mars. And in the Rocket, Clements Power 22 at a Mount Holly, North Carolina, going to the redraw. Falls, it's Fergie time. Chris Ferguson will get the win. Holly, North Carolina in 22, but a nice round of applause for Chris Ferguson.